Okay, so hi everyone. So today, joining our discussion is Imran Hakim, Putra Quszay, and Muhammad Omar. So our discussion today is regarding how can we improve our public toilets. So a very major problem in our community is how bad um, the conditions of our public toilet is. Dirty. The facilities are in a very bad kind of condition. So the question is, how can we as a society improve the condition of our public toilets? So I would ask Imran Hakim to what's your opinion into how we can improve public toilets.
Thank you, Daniel. How public toilet can be improved is by educating the society. By educating the society, we can prevent vandalism issues, especially that still happen this day in 2021. It's kind of sad actually because a lot of people got affected because of this. They cannot use the toilet, especially people who really need it. And we can educate society to use the toilet properly. For example, we can put a warning sign in the toilet so that they will aware and they will not vandalize the toilet so other people can use it. And parents should take action to educate their children. For example, parent can teach them to do a simple clean after they use the public toilet, and also teach them not to damage or vandalize the public toilet. Because if the vandalism still happen or in the future still happen, government and authorities need to spend a lot of money to fix the damage and also the destroying toilet. So that's is my opinion. And Omar, may I know about your opinion regarding to this topic?
Okay, so hi everyone. So from my view, so government can conduct a regular supervision. So basically there are two things that government can do. So first thing first, government can do a general cleaning every week with maybe NGO or volunteers team to make sure the public toilet is always clean and neat. So when this when this general cleaning being do it, so our toilet will be in a good term and we can improve our toilet to make the toilet better day by day. So second things that government can do is by doing the inspection twice a week at random days to make sure the public toilet user more concerned to clean the toilet after they use because they know that the government can reach there at any time to do the inspection. So with this inspection, so the public toilet user will be more alert about the government who is concerned about the cleanliness of the public toilet. So I think that's all for my point. So what about you, Kuzi?
In my opinion, public toilets can be improved if we or the government improve the design of the waste management system. This is because the waste management system can create a lot of problems in the toilet. For example, it can make the toilet smell very bad because maybe the flush or the waste cannot be flushed and cannot be, I mean, transferred to the somewhere. Okay, so next, it can also create a lot of problems when the cubicle or the compartment cannot be used or out of order. It can create problems for people who are really rushing or really need to use the toilet. Next, the government or people can improve by improving the cubicle or the compartment inside the toilet. This is because a lot of public toilets have very unsafe or it makes the users very vulnerable when using the toilets. It's because the design of the cubicle and the compartment is very open, so it makes them feel very open and not comfortable while using it. So Daniel, what do you think about how to improve this public toilet?
Thank you, Putra, for asking my opinion. In my opinion, to improve public toilets is to impose certain compounds or fines towards the public. This has been proven as an ideal situation to prevent public toilets being vandalized and being littered with such waste. Um, this kind of practice has been done executed by certain countries. For example, a very near example to us is Singapore. So in Singapore, if you as a Singaporean citizen went to a public toilet and does not flush after using it, you can be fined for around 500 Singaporean dollars, and that's quite a big, huge sum of money. So this is the thing that the Singaporean government did to prevent their public toilets being vandalized. And another example I could give is Hong Kong. Hong Kong, for example, if you litter public spaces or you litter the public toilets, you will be fined or could be jailed um, for 1,500 Hong Kong dollars. And if you fail to, I would say, if you fail to pay that fine, you can actually be jailed and trialed. So these are just few things that other countries that's fine as an alternative solution to prevent the public toilets being littered and vandalized. So there are pros and cons for doing this. Of course, um, it's actually planting terror into the citizens to not make the toilets in such a disgusting manner. And secondly, it's quite a harsh law and may actually be protested by certain groups of people. But back if you come back if you back to the basics, basically doing this is actually educating the generation to be more aware, and it's preventing them from doing such to portray such a negative kind of actions, because how our public toilet looks like is actually portraying the how the Malaysian society is. If you have a very bad public toilet, foreigners may think Malaysians are dirty, but if you have a very clean public toilet, then foreigners would they will have the impression that Malaysians are very are clean people in general. So, example, you can see in the Japanese people, Japanese in Japan, their toilets are super clean and very high tech. Some would say so. So this gives an impression that Japanese people are very clean and they're like very advanced into the technology. So these are the few things that we tend to not really care much, but it really gives an impression towards people. So that's my opinion. So to reach a consensus for our discussion today, so I would like so just now we had Imran. He giving opinion that education could improve public toilets, and Omar, he suggested that we have more regular supervision, and then we had Putra Quszay. He suggested that we should improve the overall design of public toilets, and me, I suggested we have compounds and fines for the public. So I would ask all of your opinions, Imran. What do you think is the best way, so as for our discussion today? What is the best way to prevent public toilets from being such a disgusting manner?
I think, in my opinion, the best way to can we avoid vandalism or something, we can do. I suggested that we should do a compound fine and fine. Just like Daniel said, when I see the like Singapore or Hong Kong, they are really clean. There's a lot of people, and they're still aware, because they don't want to pay the fine or something. Because if we do it in Malaysia, we can prevent from it. So that's my opinion. And Omar, what do you think?
So basically, from 4 points out of 4 points, I will agree with the Shamil Daniel points because yeah, people know that finding money is quite hard and quite difficult this time since this pandemic, right? So the method that Shamiruddin has shared with us is the more effective way, is effective ways in the making the toilet to the better, better one lah. So Quszay, what about you?
I have to agree with Daniel because, as Omar said, people doesn't want to lose money, and it is also very simple. Like you just need to flush and do not litter anywhere other than the dustbin. So I think it's very simple. So people should obey it, and they should be fine if they unable to follow the rules.
All right. So thank you, everyone. So I think we all could agree that the best possible way to improve the condition of our public toilet is by putting in fines and putting in compounds towards the public. So we all could agree that that's the best way. So do you guys have anything else to add? No. So
So I
I
think
guess
that's it.
I guess with that, with our conclusion that imposing compounds is the best way. I think that's all for our discussion today. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
That's mine. Stop recording. Okay, dah.